Ladies and gentlemen, do not adjust your set. By way of Struggle Vision Productions, I am Hitman Kaz. Welcome to another edition of Hitman's Contracts, where you will be hearing the predictions, the official predictions for NXT Stand and Deliver both Night 1 and Night 2. And we got a hell of a card ahead of us, man. And I couldn't be any more hyped about it, man. Like I honestly think both nights are gonna freaking are gonna tear the house down like effortlessly. But then again, when it comes to takeover events, they always tend to show and prove. Pretty much every time. With barely, you'll have your occasional one match that'll be a dud. I can't even front. I can, off the back of my hand, I can only think of two times where there was a dud. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, to get started, I didn't come alone in this endeavor. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. Once again, the humble man, Gary. Gary, welcome to the Contracts.
What's up, my man, Raheem? What's going on? Always great to be part of your show, as always, my man.
Yeah, ready to get into these matches for Night 1 and Night 2?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. First off, this one I'm really gonna like. We have Pete Dunne versus Kushida. Now Pete Dunne is out to prove that he is the best technical wrestler in NXT, and he dared anyone to prove him wrong. And freaking Kushida is definitely gonna be the kind of dude that's gonna give him that challenge. And this hard-hitting affair, who you got?
Kushida versus Pete Dunne. Honestly, I got Pete Dunne.
Yeah, hey, so do I, man. Freaking, I mean, first off, this match, I honestly think somebody's gonna be losing some teeth, getting bruised up, something, because both of these dudes are so savage in the ring.
Right, exactly. They really are savage in the ring. And I think that, honestly speaking, Pete Dunne is going to show even more savageness in the ring.
Yep.
To prove it.
Yeah. And I'll take nothing away from Kushida, but I just think, Pete Dunne just has that much of an edge. Ever since his heel turn, he's become more ruthless than ever.
Oh no, that is the truth.
Yeah. All right, moving on to the next match. This match, I think this match is gonna be 1,000 miles a minute. It's MSK versus GYV versus Legado del Fantasma and it's a triple threat tag team match for the now vacated NXT Tag Team Championship. Now, before we get predictions, I must say, it sucks that that Danny Burch separated his shoulder. We're hoping for a speedy recovery. But yeah, I was really wondering if they were gonna have a much longer title reign, and who they were gonna lose it to, But hey.
Yeah, exactly. That is the truth. That's what I was wondering as well. Like, what would have been like going on, and like, who are they going to be tag team titles, right?
Yeah, and plus, like, I was really enjoying this reign because for the longest they always came close but never could win it all, and now that they won it all, I wanted them to have it for a good minute. Now it hurts.
It really does. Like, I wanted them to like have that as well.
Yeah. But on with the match. Who you got?
I either got the Grizzled Young Veterans or MSK winning.
Now, first I'm gonna say, part of me thinks they're gonna have MSK win just because they won the tag team classic. But me personally, I want GYV to win because I said it for the Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic, and I'm gonna say it again here. It's time for GYV to shine, and this is where it starts. For them soon to be NXT's #1 tag team.
Right, exactly. That is the truth.
Now,
I think
yeah.
I think as well that who did you say? Soon to be NXT's young tag team?
And soon to be NXT's #1 tag team.
Who, Young Veterans?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I think either of them as well. I think they're gonna take it. Or MSK, like you said, I think because of the fact they won a Dusty Rhodes Classic, or I think the Grizzled Young Veterans because they're like one of the best tag teams along with them.
Yeah. And I will say this, Legado del Fantasma, that they are a good tag team, but I just don't see them winning any tag team gold at least not right now.
Right.
Like they'll probably have their moment in the sun down the road. It's just not now.
Yeah, that is the truth.
Yeah. Now moving on, we have Leon Ruff versus Isaiah Swerve Scott versus Bronson Reed versus Cameron Grimes versus Dexter Lumis versus LA Knight in a 6-man gauntlet eliminator match to determine the #1 contender for the NXT North American Championship on night 2. Man, that was a mouthful.
Right. Which match you said? Sorry.
The 6-man gauntlet match?
Oh, yeah. Name the competitors again? Sorry.
Leon Ruff, Isaiah Swerve Scott, Bronson Reed, Cameron Grimes, Dexter Lumis, and LA Knight.
I think Dexter Lumis and his teammates.
I definitely say either Lumis or, call me crazy, LA Knight.
Oh, matter of fact, it could be a possibility that LA Knight probably going to win. It could be a possibility, but I'd say they're probably going to give it to Lumis. The way how they have Lumis built right now, how they've been having built when he came to NXT, it's probably going to be Lumis, honestly.
Yeah. But I will admit, part of me also wouldn't mind if Cameron Grimes won it.
Right.
I've been enjoying this new money gimmick that he has going.
Oh, right.
Yeah. And I definitely like that old boy Josiah Williams made his new theme.
Oh, yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. And like I thought it was just gonna be his theme for that promo, but nah, he's keeping that, man. I appreciate it.
Oh, Grimes keeping the theme.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Now moving on. This one, oh man, this one is gonna be brutal. Walter defending the NXT UK title against Tommaso Ciampa. Man.
Oh, that match is going to be a great match, honestly speaking. Tommaso's going to put up a fight. He really is, but I honestly think they're going to have Walter retain it.
Yeah. Like for one thing, Tommaso's he's definitely gonna put his heart and soul into it because he's out for blood. If you remember, freaking, they wrote it. How it's been written is that that Imperium was trying to recruit Timothy Thatcher, but he wasn't budging. So he's been missing ever since, and it's pretty much implied that Imperium abducted Timothy Thatcher. So Tommaso, not only is he in it to get the title, he's also in it for revenge. As far as his partner goes.
Right.
But,
exactly.
Yeah. But yeah, he's more than likely gonna come up short.
Oh yeah, he is.
Cause don't get me wrong, Tommaso ain't nothing to fuck with, but Walter is just built different.
Yeah, he really is.
Like, first off, them chops alone, them chops. Like, that's all I gotta say. Those chops. Do you hear those?
Yeah. Hell yeah, that's a fact. I always hear them.
Like I don't think anybody hits. I don't think anybody chops as hard as him. Like the last time I've ever seen somebody chop as hard as him was freaking Hardcore Holly.
Tommaso, right?
No, Walter.
Oh yeah, Walter's chops, yeah. Them chops ain't nothing to play with, boy. That's a fact.
Like, I think this one time, I think he chopped. It was either Tyler Bate or Ilya Dragunov. They had a big ass welted red handprint on their chest. Like that shit. Oh my god! Like that shit resembled how Daniel Bryan's chest was looking after the Greatest Royal Rumble. You remember that?
Oh yeah, I remember that. Hell yeah.
Like Jesus Christ. Oh man.
That was crazy. I definitely remember that.
But I'll definitely be looking forward to this match, just in case something else changes or anything.
Right. Same here. I'm definitely looking forward to that as well.
Yep. And then we have the main event. Io Shirai defending the Women's Championship against Raquel Gonzalez. I'll tell you what, before I give my predictions, I'm not sure if you saw, but for like the whole show on NXT, these two were just going at it. It was such a sight to behold.
Oh yeah, that was crazy. Honestly, that's crazy. That was crazy. Honestly, that it was Shirai and Raquel. Yeah, that was crazy. Honestly speaking, it really was.
I'm trying to think of where I've ever seen that before, but I can't think of anything.
Between what Raquel has been doing, dominating Io.
No. I mean, like two people fighting all throughout the night.
Oh yeah, Raquel and Io, right?
Yeah, I can't think of anyone else that's ever done that.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
Yeah, but who you got in that?
Honestly speaking, who I have in there, I want to say Io because she's been on a path. She's been on a great path and as champion of her. But the way how Raquel, right?
Yeah.
The way how Raquel has been like dominating her, been dominating. Period. I say they're probably gonna give it to her.
Yeah, but because I mean, don't get me wrong. I wouldn't mind seeing Raquel win, but part of me thinks they're gonna have Io retain in the whole David versus Goliath thing. But like but like I'm thinking that if Io does retain, who does she face next? Because
Io faces next. Good question.
cause like cause like I think she's beating everybody.
Exactly. I don't know if they're gonna let her go against the girl with Karrion Cross next, or they're probably gonna let her go against
That's Scarlett Bordeaux, and she's not, and she hasn't wrestled a single match in NXT.
Exactly. So it wouldn't even make any sense to let her wrestle for that belt that quick. She hasn't even wrestled a single match. Or I don't know if they're gonna give it to that Japanese girl who's going after Kaden right now, and her tag partner.
Dude, two things. One, that's Xia Li. Two, she's Chinese, man.
Chinese, right. Xia Li. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna let Xia Li go after her.
Yeah. Maybe. I was thinking maybe that, but she's still feuding with Casey Catanzaro and Caden Carter.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but hey, anything's possible. And speaking of Xia Li, I was no cap. I was thinking for the longest that the woman that's controlling her and Boa, I thought that woman was Su Yung. Remember, Su Yung from Impact?
right.
Yeah. I honestly thought that was her. But
Right.
anyways, moving on to night 2. We have Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart defending the NXT Women's Tag Team Championship against Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. Who you got in that?
I say Ember Moon and Shotzi Blackheart, because they just got them, and seeing them retain them, and they make a great tag team. Seeing them retain the belts is great. Would be great.
Well, personally, I want the way to win, because one, I never wanted Moon and Blackheart as champions, and you say that they just got them. Freaking what's his face, Dakota Kai and Raquel Gonzalez just had them, and they lost them in the same night to a team that in my opinion didn't even deserve the titles, considering that they beat them in the women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classic final. But it is what it is. But I still see LeRae and Indy getting the win. And then while they're celebrating, Dexter Lumis is gonna pop up, pick up Indy Hartwell bridal style, and walk away with her.
Right. I see that same thing probably.
Yeah.
I mean, I see and Moon, like, I see what you're saying, but like, I understand you perfectly. But I mean, and plus not only that, like, Moon, seeing her back in NXT and seeing a belt around her is great too. So I mean, I hope they retain it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll have to agree to disagree on this one. But hey, we'll see you on night 2.
That's right.
Now, this next match, this one, I think will be the most brutal out of all the matches and both nights combined. We have Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly in an unsanctioned match. Now, first off, before we get into that, it's a damn shame that, I mean, it had to happen eventually, but it is a shame that the Undisputed Era is no more.
It really is. Honestly speaking, it really is a shame that they're no more. They're one of my main favorite factions in WWE as well, too, but I can't believe they've broken up.
Yeah. You know what they say, all good things must come to an end.
That is right.
And the more that the story unraveled, the more it shows Adam Cole's selfishness.
That is right.
And it also shows Kyle's loyalty to the group.
That is true.
But I know he's injured, but I really want Bobby Fish to play a role in this feud.
I do too.
Like him to just come out, even if he's still injured, like have his arm in a sling and just say something, you know?
Yeah, I think so as well. I think he should. It's been a while since we've seen him, so he should play a part in it.
Because I mean, back when Undisputed Era had those times where they'd cut a promo by themselves without a backstage correspondent, where they just be bragging or whatnot. Freaking Bobby Fish would always be there, even when he was injured. Like you literally see him on crutches, bragging along with them. Like why not have him? But you know, hey.
Exactly.
But who do you have in this?
Honestly speaking, this is a tough one, but I'm gonna have to say I'm probably gonna have to go with Cole on this one, honestly. I love them both. I mean, I still love the whole Undisputed Era, even though they're broken up. Still love them, but this one right here, I'm gonna have to go with Cole.
Yeah, I mean, I feel you, but part of me is his thing. Part of me is thinking O'Reilly, but part of me thinks that O'Reilly is gonna wind up going too hard and he's gonna expose himself, and then Cole's gonna capitalize and win.
Right.
So yeah, I got Cole on this one too.
Me too.
Yeah. Moving on, we have Johnny Gargano defending the NXT North American title against whoever wins the Gauntlet Eliminator. Now, I said that I was thinking either Loomis or Knight. You said Loomis. So let's just say, for all intents and purposes, that Loomis wins. So freaking Gargano versus Loomis. Who you think gonna win it?
Gargano versus Loomis. I think they're gonna give it to Loomis.
Yeah.
The only way I think Loomis is gonna win, either fair and square, clean, or possibly by disqualification, because what's his face, Austin Theory may interfere.
Yeah. Or he might do something while the ref has his back turned.
Right. That too.
But by doing that, he'll probably that's gonna probably give Johnny the edge he needs to hit the one final beat, and then win the match.
Right. That is correct.
Yeah, moving on. Oh my God, out of all these matches, I'm looking forward to this the most. We have the ladder match to determine the undisputed NXT Cruiserweight Champion. We have Santos Escobar taking on Jordan Devlin. Oh my God, I'm so looking forward to this match. First off, shout out to Shawn Michaels he didn't make the stipulation, he just suggested it. But shout out to him for doing it in the most subtle way. He just came down to the ring, said nothing, and just pushed the ladder into the ring. That's it, and walked off.
Right.
Like you couldn't ask for a smoother way to make a suggestion.
Right. Exactly. And that was shocking too, but great. But honestly, it really was one of the best moves from Shawn Michaels to do.
Yeah. But with that being said, who you got?
I've got Santos.
Nah. Well, I'm sorry, man. I got Devlin on this one. Cause the way I see it, in my opinion, he deserves it more because he was the champ before the pandemic, and the only reason why he couldn't defend the title was because of the pandemic, so he couldn't leave Ireland. And even with that tournament, he made it perfectly clear that he was still the real cruiserweight champion, and whoever won won the title in that tournament was nothing but a placeholder. And that's how I see it. Santos was nothing but a placeholder for Jordan Devlin. So Devlin is gonna beat him and once and for all prove that he truly owns the cruiserweight division like he has since the beginning of his reign.
Right, that is the truth. I think, honestly speaking, like that thing. Honestly, that is what's gonna happen. Honestly, the match is gonna be great. And Devlin, I'm not taking anything away from him. He's great, honestly speaking. But seeing as how he's a cruiserweight champion, and I hope I'm not wrong with saying this, in a regular cruiser, or he's in NXT UK. Or is he?
Well, I mean, being the cruiserweight champion, he represents NXT as a whole.
Right. That is the truth.
And technically, the same thing counts for Santos. But like I said, in my opinion, he was nothing but a placeholder for Jordan Devlin.
That is the truth.
All right. I'm sure Santos is gonna give everything he has, and he's gonna probably get some help from Legado del Fantasma. But I still feel that Jordan Devlin is gonna walk away the true cruiserweight champ.
Oh, I respect that. That's a possibility.
Yeah.
That's a possibility.
Yep. And then finally, the second main event. I'm a little iffy about this, but Finn Balor defending the NXT Championship against the man who never lost who never lost the title, Karrion Kross.
Oh my God. This right here, I love Balor and Karrion Kross. I'm getting used to. I'm liking Kross. I like Kross, actually. I started getting used to him. I mean, when he won the NXT title for the first time against Keith Lee, I was against that. I wanted Keith Lee to hold it longer, but it's understandable he's on his way up to the main roster. But I'm starting to get used to Kross. Like I said, I like him now. But honestly, I want Balor to win and retain it. But I think they're gonna take it off him and give it to Karrion Kross.
Yeah. I mean, they're more than likely gonna do that just so he has the proper reign that he didn't get last time. But and I'll admit he has gotten better in the ring. But even still, part of me wants Balor to retain. But I wouldn't be mad if Kross won. But there's something I wanted to mention with you. One of my boys, Chrome Soul. Shout out to Chrome Souls. He prefers Finn Balor when he was Prince Devitt in NJPW, because he feels that Finn Balor, like the way he wrestles, he wrestles. He's more of a defensive wrestler. You know.
Right.
And he doesn't like that about him. Do you think that he's more of a defensive wrestler?
Nah, I don't think so.
Yeah, so
I don't think so.
Yeah. So you think that he's gonna so you think he's gonna try and bring the fight to him?
Balor, yeah, I think Balor's definitely gonna try to bring the fight. I definitely think so.
Balor.
Oh, who did I say? I'm sorry.
You said Balor. It's pronounced Balor.
Oh, Balor. Yeah, I think Balor's definitely gonna bring the fight. He definitely will, but I want him to hold the NXT belt for long. Because if he holds it for long, September is gonna make it a whole year.
Yeah.
But honestly speaking, they're gonna give it back as how he never lost it. And that's crazy.
Yeah.
But like I said, I like carrying, so.
Yeah. But anyways, that's gonna do it for this edition of Hitman's Contracts. We definitely want to thank each and every one of y'all for coming out and taking in the time on their busy schedule to come and chill with us. If you enjoyed the video, go ahead, hit the like button. Comment if you feel like it. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the notification bell so you never miss a video. And until next time, this is Hitman Kaz alongside Humble Man Gary. And by way of Struggle Vision Productions, and we'll catch y'all later. Peace.